The force is strong in this one. Welcome back to TAMBAAAY TV. I am your host, Pael Fajardo. With me today is Willie. Big
What's up?
Willie
What's
Wilson.
up? What's up? What's up?
Bro, before getting on the podcast. What?
All my inflatable.
is that what that is? Oh, man, I thought it was like a leather couch for a minute.
Yeah.
Until it squished out.
Man. It's 12's finest right here.
Nice. Lazada or Shopee? Lazada. I'm more of a Shopee fan.
Yeah,
I don't know. They have more.
Yeah, I don't really mess with the shop.
The Shopee. So, brother, we're here. Let's go straight into what we've seen. The fucking season finale. Just the season finale of The Mandalorian. Before getting on, we were tripping on Ludwig Göransson's video. If you guys haven't seen it, I suggest you watch it. Wasn't that some cool shit, bro?
Yeah, man, it was awesome. I wish I could have been in his shoes and transported to all the cool places in the galaxy far, far away.
Yes.
Right?
And I'm sure he gets behind the scenes access too, right? As he's writing. I want to see what's like the concept art.
Dude.
And you know what I mean? How will I score this shit? That's why when I saw him like using
and he looked like he looked like a legit fan too. The way that he was like soaking up the environment in the
way
video.
He was grooving into it too. Right? You see,
I
love when he was playing the drums himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, that segment.
And he switched instruments.
The what?
When he switches instruments.
Yeah. He used everything.
That was dope.
That's why I want to fucking learn the violin. That's one of my goals maybe for this year. I don't know why, because we were hanging out at a friend's house. Sorry, we're going small talking again before we talk about the episode. But it's related to the music. She had a...
That shouldn't be too hard for you, right?
It's not.
Since you already know how to play the guitar.
Kinda, because I was at a friend's house, Wes, and Ira's house. She had a violin, so I was messing with it. It fucking sounded sweet, especially when you glide that string thing on top of the violin. When you pluck it, it sounds different. But when you pull it on... That thing is like it's a piece of wood, and then it's got cloth at the bottom. It's when that cloth touches that string, it makes that nice sound. That whoa, I like that.
You're gonna be like that one character, number 7 from the Umbrella Academy. I
stopped watching that. Got too woke for me.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh man, I love that show.
Yeah, let's talk about that next time, bro. I get. Number 7's Ellie Page, right?
Yeah, Vanya. That's her character.
Exactly.
The one that
Elliot Page.
The one that kills people with their violins.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back into it. Why I wanted to start with what's his name? Göransson. Is if you listen when I watched this last episode, you know when it goes The Mandalorian and it's always like you know what I mean? Some tune as the credits run with the title. The moment it goes The Rescue, since I told you I was listening to it through a sound bar, so things are a bit clearer. You can actually hear Luke's theme's first 2 tones. Dun dun. It goes like that underneath. Because Luke's theme goes.
I didn't notice that.
Dun 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 dun. That's the Luke theme, right? So here he plays it twice, and I rewound it. So I'm pretty sure when you listen to it, it goes dun 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 dun. Underneath it goes dun dun dun, and it cuts. Underneath, and then it cuts. And I'm like,
oh, so it didn't go all the way through.
It didn't go all the way through, so it just went dun dun dun. I'm like, did I hear that right? And then it makes sense that fucking Luke. It was like such a foreshadowing of the end.
Yeah.
Just with that fucking stuff. What are you messing with?
I'm about to put on that Luke Skywalker tune right now.
Go. The start. It goes dun dun. When it's on the
That,
title
that's
screen, it goes dun dun dun. Eh, The next one's like dun dun dun. So I'm like, okay, that's nice that they did that. Only to fucking find out Luke Skywalker is fucking the one who's to the rescue. You saw that coming, right?
no, I did, but I didn't hear that.
Are you still looking for it? Is that what you're doing?
I think it's the one. This
Title screen.
is
A little
some
bit to the
total.
back. It's in the start.
I'm in the wrong playlist.
No, not that one. Not when he appears in the title screen. Remember the Mandalorian, and then the title, the siege, or the in this case the rescue. That part.
Okay.
It goes dun dun dun. No one's called it out so
You
far.
think, you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be on YouTube?
Do you have a watch the start? Just watch the start of the Mandalorian from there, or because that's
I don't have it on. I don't have it on
Oh.
this TV.
Anyway. Maybe the start, the opening under Ludwig. I've been looking for it online actually. I can't find it online, but I can share a screen, but my sounds aren't going to record. I think
The Rescue.
we could try. It goes dun dun dun. I'm like dun dun dun. But I love how he didn't use it when Luke Skywalker started, chopping people in. You know what I mean? He uses
Yeah.
a different score. My brother doesn't like it. Queer Mike doesn't like it, and I'm like, dude, what's not to like about it? It's clear as fucking day. Are you still looking for it?
Yeah, I don't think it's here. Opening scene, right? Opening.
Yeah, opening scene. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, here we go. Opening scene.
Yeah.
Showing me a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, I got Wonder Woman.
Other stuff.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Anyway.
I just like reminiscing about the because they got different songs for every like when Darth Vader comes in.
Dun, 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 dun. Yep. And I love how it becomes like the identity of the character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In 3 notes, you create a fucking character. Okay.
Right, I like that.
Right. So that's how they started. What was your? We talked about this over the phone, but remember when the X-wings came? I like tell me what your thought. X-wing rather came in. It's like to the rescue.
Well, I mean, obviously when the X-wing flew in and landed, I had 2 thoughts. It was either those other guys, I forgot their names.
Yeah, me too. Just the director, Filoni, and the other guy.
Yeah, the 2 guys that rescued the Mandalorian
from the
against the spiders.
Spiders, yep. Those two.
Or Luke. And then when it was just one, so it was one came in, and I was like, okay, where's the other one at? Oh no. The 2 they flew together in one plane, right? In one X-wing.
No. 2 planes.
Okay, so they had 2 planes, right? So I was like, okay, where's the other one at? When the other one didn't show up, and then the dude had on a fucking cloak, I was like, oh, that's gotta be Luke. And he only had one lightsaber. It was green.
Well, it was in black and white first, so we don't know. But they kind of have an idea because it's only one.
Yeah, but then I was looking for the metal hand.
There was. We saw that glove. Sorry, I hit the. There was a glove. Wait. Let me rewind though. What I loved that when it entered, you got like the screen from outside, right? You could see it passing by, and then you see it from the docking bay. The first shot, you get a quick glimpse of the wings because Luke's X-wing, the Red 5, has a specific orientation of like symbols on the wings. I want to get my Lego, but it's all messy and dirty right there. But it's right there. Anyway, so it's got like a call sign. That's his call sign. So when I saw it, it had passed by real quick. You're like, what's that? Was that red 5? And then if you see it for the second shot, pop, it's slower and it's landing. You get a clear shot of it. I'm like, that's fucking red 5! And then
So for the diehards, they already know.
no, so see the
those things right there,
diehards.
right by me.
The diehards were like they caught it just from the X-wing itself. Me, I wasn't expecting them to give us Luke Skywalker this early in the game. You know what
But
I mean?
aside from that, that little logo, how else would you differentiate his X-wing from
No, because
all the other X-wing?
exactly no, because for them, from a storytelling point of view, there's no one else but Luke to come. You know what I mean? Because me,
Yeah, makes sense.
I kind of went with is it Ezra? Is it Mace Windu? My bet was Mace Windu. Remember we were talking about it. I was like,
Right.
my bet is Mace Windu. But at the same time, Ali said, who was Ali's bet? We all had like one bet each. Was yours Luke? I don't remember.
Mine was Luke.
Yeah, I think yours was Luke. You said Luke from the start. See that me, I'm like, I had no faith in the Force, bro. They're gonna get
Yeah,
it.
I mean, for me, I just wanted them to connect everything already.
Yeah.
And I kept asking you guys. I was like, all right, how long is this after Return of the Jedi?
5 years.
Yeah, and so you guys told me 5 years, and I was like trying to piecing things together. I'm like, where is Luke at after Return of the Jedi? Because I know he starts his school.
Yep.
We see that from the Kylo Ren episodes, right?
Yep.
That Ali hit.
How?
Right. So
more in the Last Jedi era.
From Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
To that one, in that span,
around 30 years, 20 to 30 years.
Yes. So he started a school.
He did.
So I'm like thinking, dude's out looking for students.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right?
For sure.
Students that are force sensitive, obviously.
Yep.
So I was like, man, this got to be Luke. It's got to be Luke.
Here's the next question, bro. Would you be up for a Luke Skywalker show with someone else? With someone like a Sebastian Stan, who everyone seems
I wouldn't mind.
Right?
I grew up where Aunt Viv from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, switched characters. So they switched actors. So for those of you guys that are familiar with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith.
I'm not, but yeah, go.
So he lives with his relatives, his uncle Phil, Aunt Viv, and his 3 cousins. And the butler, Joffrey. And then after season 2, all of a sudden, Aunt Viv got switched with a different actor.
So recasting is nothing new.
So, and the new actress looked totally different.
Mm-hmm. No, but this is Luke Skywalker though. But I don't know. Me, I'd be okay with it too. I mean, if we're going to tell a good story, my only concern with Sebastian Stan, and I've said this 1,000 times, he's a bit too buff to be Luke. So if he plays Luke, I think I'd like him to tone down. But I don't see it though because he's broad.
So you want him to go the Batman route? Our guy Robert Pattinson.
Fuck him. No, but lean. Lean.
Mister, I don't want to work out for a role.
Because I'm James Dean. I didn't say get fucking... For me, that's... What's the word I'm looking for? A weakling body. You know what I mean? I can't buy Batman having like a thin frame shit. Because Batman kicks ass. He's got to, he's got to have muscle. He's got to have weight to throw people around in.
Yeah, the dude's fighting against what are those guys like the Flash? Metahumans. He's fighting against metahumans. He's got to be strong.
Yep, exactly. But with Luke though, I don't mind. Just give us a show.
Luke doesn't need that strength, man. He has metachlorians.
Exactly. He's got fucking the Force.
He has the Force.
You know what I loved about it too? Oh wait, what's your take on the CGI face? Took you out of it.
Uh,
Weak
I mean,
sauce.
considering it's computerized, I thought it was just a little too clean.
A little too clean.
Yeah, I
Mm.
mean, dude just been through like how many battles? Lost his hand.
No, but he's been winning. That's the thing. He's like,
Yeah, he's been winning, but he's been also taking some shots. Who got into a crazy battle with his dad.
yeah. But that was 5 years ago at
Got,
this point.
yeah, but scars don't all of a sudden disappear
Hmm.
like that, right? The dude was electrocuted.
No, speaking of scars, if you look closely also, you can see Mark Hamill's scar here. They got that
Oh,
down.
okay.
So
I'm
like,
gonna have to check it again. But all I just remember is that he looked like a baby, like real baby face on there.
me,
I
I
was
noticed the hair. The hair is a bit more down. It's not the
mm,
puffy '80s hair. This one's more
okay.
like, wait,
I would just wanted him to be a little more, a little more
let's look for a
war
picture.
torn.
Let's look for a picture. Luke.
Yeah, a little more war torn.
You know what's cool with this format? Wait, Luke
What's
Skywalker.
that?
We don't have time. I don't know why that is.
No, because it's just us two.
Exactly, but it's just us two. Cause whatever. There we go. I want to share screen.
When it's just us two, we don't have a time limit.
We don't have a time. I know. That's why on my side, that's the production side of it. It's easier for me. You know what I mean? I don't have to.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I get it. But this one's cut out of Jedi, bro. You will bring Captain Solo and the Wookiee to me.
Yeah, dude, Sebastian Stan would work, man.
There you go. That's your.
Yeah, he would work, dude.
That's what I'm saying, right? And I read somewhere earlier on YouTube, but then we don't know how sure this is, but there was this title. I didn't watch it, but the title was compelling. It said something like Disney now in talks of like coming up with a Luke miniseries because of the fan reaction to Luke in the Mandalorian. So I'm like, dude, give it to us. Just as long as it's well written, it's not forced, there's no agenda. You know what I mean? It's gotta be sincere.
Yeah,
That's what I have in my head. But I'd buy this, right, bro? Check that shit out. I'd buy
yeah,
that.
man. Like he got the chin, everything.
Yeah. See, this is the scar I was talking about, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta like really get close up to see it.
Yeah, no. Me being someone who sculpted and painted this a couple of times, I kind of know the mole here, the mole under there, and then the scar. Those are like, and the cleft chin, and his nose is not straight too. If you notice that, it's
Uh
not
huh.
straight. Anyway,
But he got the little butt chin and everything.
yeah. What's your take on the Moth, bro? The way he fucking kicked.
Do you think Moff Gideon? Do you think he lost on purpose
He lost on purpose.
to the Mandalorian?
Wait, how do I stop screen share? I want to stop screen share.
Is there an X?
No, he kicked his ass, bro.
I mean, check it out. Check it out. He knows. He knows. What's her name? Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan.
He knows Bo-Katan wants the Darksaber, right?
Yeah.
He knows that for a fact.
Yes.
He doesn't want Bo-Katan to have the Darksaber. He knows that he's gonna lose eventually, right? He's up, or does he, or is he just trying to is he trying to stall until the Dark Troopers get back on the ship?
Dude, the way he was swinging at Mando, he wanted to hurt him, dude.
But he knows that he can't pierce the Best Guard.
Did he though? Oh yeah, that's stupid. He knows everything.
That's pure Best Guard.
Yeah. I want to stop screen
You see
share.
the Dark Trooper trying to punch through his helmet?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
The harder he hit him, he was going inside the fucking. You know what I was thinking at that point? You know what I was thinking at that point? The fucking Beskar is like He's like Wolverine without the healing
Dude,
powers.
what's stronger, Beskar
Or
or
adamant.
Vibranium?
I would say Let me just put it this way. I would think that Beskar is equal to adamantium because vibranium can still break. It's not unbreakable. It's just
Oh, I didn't know that.
it's a very
I thought
tough.
Vibranium absorbs.
Exactly, but it's not indestructible. It does absorb. That's why it takes a while to break. But certain blades can break vibranium. Adamantium can for sure cut through vibranium. So adamantium, you know the difference, right? Adamantium is Wolverine. How do I stop screen
Yeah,
share, motherfucker?
yeah. Adamantium is with the mutants, and Vibranium is with the Avengers.
Yeah, and Wolverine too. How do I stop screen shares? Presenting. Stop screen share.
Oh shoot, my iPad's not charging for some reason.
What?
My iPad is not charging for some reason.
Oh,
There we
first
go.
it's here. Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's there. You go. Anyway, I loved how it's getting. Okay, sorry, my mind's all over the place. If you look at the Dark Troopers, I'd like to bet my balls that remember that scene where one gets out and then he's walking
Yeah,
towards Mando. I want to bet my balls that shit was stop motion animation. You know how they used to do that when we were kids in the movies? They would have like clay monsters moving and shit. I think it was made that way
yeah.
because he was like,
Really?
I think so. I think they made a little model, shot it on a green screen, and did stop motion just for that part because of the way it was moving like that. I might be
It is
wrong.
a robot. It is a
Yeah,
robot
right.
though.
So it makes sense. Plus, it gives
Yeah.
people a chance to be creative. In
Mhm.
a retro way.
Right.
You remember how the walkers used to move on Hoth? Those were stop motion. The rebel
Ah.
walkers. So with these ones, it that's what it reminded me of. I'd like to bet my balls it was fucking stop motion, bro. And then
Do
if
some
you
research on that.
yeah. I'll let you know if I'm right. Because every after this, I think they'll be showing us the behind the scenes. They'll be doing that for 4 weeks, I think. 4 weeks of behind the
Yeah.
scenes. And then he lights him
So
up
what I discovered or uncovered, because I went on YouTube
Of
and
course. We all did.
what's his name, John Favreau was interviewed. There's going to be a season 3.
But
It's not going to be until 2022.
yeah, because 2021
Well, yeah, we got December 2021. We have
the book
the book,
of
the book,
Boba Fett.
the book of Boba.
Here's my
And then I got
go.
And then I got on there and I was like watching Boba Fett's story about how he hated Mace Windu, tried to kill him like multiple times.
Mace Windu?
Yeah, he tried to kill Mace Windu because Mace Windu
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
his
yeah,
dad.
yeah, yeah. Clone Wars.
Right?
Like the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he was
So
wearing his
yeah,
classic armor
so I just went into a rabbit hole
with Boba.
and started seeing everything on YouTube. And I just let it play. Just went on autoplay.
Did you see
Which
how
was cool.
in Legends they showed him crawling out of the fucking Sarlacc pit? Did you see the
I
comics?
didn't see that part. I didn't see that part.
Look that
And
up.
they
It's a
don't
comic.
talk about apparently in the Mandalorian about how he escaped the Sarlacc pit.
Not yet. We haven't, but in
Not
classic,
yet, not yet.
not yet.
But what I did find out amongst many Easter eggs is what's her name? What's the chick? The assassin's name?
Fennec Shan,
Belknap? Yeah.
Ming Na Wen.
So she was left for dead, right?
Yep.
And then at the end of the episode, somebody starts walking towards her
With the Spurs.
with the spurs,
That's Boba.
and Django wore the spurs.
Boba
wore
wore the Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them actually wore the spurs
Yep.
because Boba wore the spurs because his father
Yeah.
Django wore the spurs.
I love especially remember that bar scene where him and Mando walk in. and the two Mando ladies were having a fucking drink, right? And then
Yeah.
I've heard
Oh,
your voice 1,000 times.
yeah, I heard that. I
Yeah,
heard your voice.
my
You're
father
close.
gave it to me. Yeah, no, your donor. Do you mean your
You're going.
donor? Like, ooh, shots fired. What's your take on his?
Yeah.
What's your take on his new look? The black on green.
I like it.
I like it too. I
I
like it
like
too.
it.
A lot of people are like,
Django's was
eh.
blue, right? Wasn't Django's blue?
Django's is blue, gray and blue, gray and blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the green.
I like the green too.
And did you see the cover of the Book of Boba?
Wait, I know.
Same color scheme.
Yep. Wait, let me share screen. I want to look at it too. There you go. Book of Boba. Of Boba. There you go. You know what it reminds me of? What does this remind you of?
There you go. There you go. Look
What
at
does
that.
that remind you of? What does that remind you of?
I don't know. Nothing's really coming to mind. But I want to say the Ewoks.
No, the logo itself, the color scheme. It reminds me of something.
What does it remind you of?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Because it's green.
Right, isn't it? Red on top,
Yeah.
fucking green at the bottom. You know what? Just rip off the
Yeah.
fucking Ninja Turtles, bro. Let's put that shit side by side. Teenage.
I can see that.
You can see that, right? When I
Yeah.
first saw it, that was my first thought.
You think they ripped it off?
Yeah, that's a conscious effort, bro. But at the same time, you can't say we're ripping you off because these are Boba Fett colors. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, look at
There
that
you go.
logo.
The red title, the red top,
Yep.
red on top.
So subconsciously, he's fucking. There you go.
There you go.
Right, red on top, green at the bottom. This one's more intense because red on top, the the changing green,
When did they ever have that type
changing
of logo? That's
green,
crazy.
changing green.
Yeah.
This one
I
is
like
there you go, 2003. This is the classic one, right?
That's the one that I grew up with.
Yeah, me too. But I've watched all of the Turtles except for this. This one's too kiddie for me. I mean, not kiddie's okay as long as the art is good. Not a fan of the art on this one. Anyway, dude, on black, right? I dig it. I'm making it next after I finish my Mando. I'm making this next.
Right.
I like this a lot.
Now, my question is this:
Go.
where did Django get his armor from?
You didn't come across that from your research?
No.
Oh.
No, I ended up having to do something.
Okay. What happens is, well, again, it's a confusing. There's from the old canon, and I mean old universe. There's in the new canon, and there's the comic book. But what it is mostly is there's this guy, a Mandalorian, who asked for Django's help during like one of the. They keep saying like the purge or the Mandalorian, the purge of Mandalore or the siege of Mandalore or whatever it was. So it was gifted to him by a Mandalorian. But then from there, he fucking cloned himself 1,000 times, which made his legend even greater. You know what I mean? And he's the only unaltered clone too.
But they used him to make all the other clones, right?
Yep. But Boba is the only unaltered one, the unchanged one. So just to clarify to everyone who's also been wondering, a lot of people have. Ever since, good thing that I saw that Favreau interview too, where he says, so next year we get Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, and 2022 Mando. That's an odd choice.
Now, when does Ahsoka come out? Before the Book of Boba, right?
It's not in production yet. That's what I heard. I don't think it's in production yet.
What I know, Kevin Feige is writing. Is it Kevin Feige or is it
Dave Filoni?
Dave Filoni. I think Dave Filoni is the one that's writing the script, right?
Yeah.
Like now.
Yep. He knows fucking Dave Filoni. kind of
We
co-created
got
Ahsoka. You know,
we got Bad Batch, which I don't know what that is.
that's from the Clone Wars cartoon.
We got Visions. I don't know what that is. We got Rangers of the New Republic.
Rangers of the New Republic. That one's
So it's
after.
probably gonna be those. It's gonna be those two guys, right?
No, it's a Cara Dune show. What they're saying is that it might cover right after Jedi, Return of the Jedi,
Okay.
instead of the 5 years.
And we got Lando, which I'm really excited for.
Really? I'm not that
Yeah.
excited. Do you want him back? Do you want the what's his name? The childish Gambino? What's his?
Obviously, they're gonna have to recast. They're gonna recast him. I don't
Why
like. I don't. I mean, I don't mind Childish Gambino playing him,
childish Gambino?
but well, what's that? I forgot his real name. I don't mind, but I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? I'm
You
just
know,
interested to see what because he's an
Donald
interesting
Glover.
character. Yeah, down there, he's an interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's like a playboy. You know, type of. Well, he was a bounty hunter too, wasn't he?
Uh,
Part time.
no, I think he's always been a gambler. I think.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the thing. We don't know. He's a
Then
gambler, a
we have
smuggler. They're both smugglers, smugglers and
we have
gamblers.
we have the acolyte.
You know what? I'm pretty excited about that too. I just hope
What's
it's
that about?
okay. They say that it's going to be. You know how the Sith, the rule of two of the Sith, right? Only two
Yeah.
master and apprentice, right? But there was a time before that rule was established, so they think it's going there. So when Sith don't have Padawans, Sith have acolytes. You get it?
Uh-huh.
So this one is about instead of like the Padawan, that would be like a good side youngling. This is or like a trainee. The acolyte is that.
Oh,
Yeah. So
so it's
it's
gonna
on the
be
Sith side, right?
a Sith in training.
Yeah. That kicks ass, right? It's a
Yeah, and then you have Andor. I don't know what that is.
Cassian Andor. Rogue One.
So what's that?
Rogue One. Cassian. Wait. It's
Oh, okay, okay. So this is
Diego
totally
Luna,
unrelated.
bro. Diego Luna.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I can get with that.
I can go with that too. Same
And then you
director.
have a droid story. So this is going to be about C-3PO.
And wait. Before we leave Andor, same director is writing and directing. I think for Andor. So
Dave
that's
Filoni,
no, not
or
Dave
the
Filoni.
one that did Rogue One.
The one that did Rogue One. Andor.
Okay.
Director.
So all of these people, like the Rogue One people, they fought for the Republic, right?
Yep. Well, it wasn't the Republic yet, because they were still rebels at that time,
Okay.
right? Rogue One. What's the name of the director? Sorry, I don't like director. Doesn't say.
Mm.
Anyway, what I dig about this is that Diego Luna said that he really chased this fucking script. He wanted to finish that show, so he's co-producer. You know,
Okay.
knowing shit like this makes me like them more. You know what I mean? Unless it's a bad
Yeah.
product, but the balls to be like, you know what? I know my character's dead, but there's still a story. It's again, I'm
Let me bury myself into it.
yeah.
And then you have a droid story, which I'm really excited for because, dude, C-3PO saw everything from the very beginning,
Yeah.
and it's all in there, dude. From young Anakin.
No, but his memory got wiped though. That's the problem. After episode 3,
Oh,
so in effect, R2 is the one who's seen everything. But 3PO was created by small Anakin, so
yeah.
you know,
Well, I'm pretty sure he passed on that knowledge to R2.
there you go.
And
Boom.
you have Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I'm excited about as
Yeah.
well.
Wait, speaking of R2, How did that affect you when he fucking walked in? Just when
Oh,
Grogu.
that was dope, man. I loved it. I loved it.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I loved it. You're like, and then he starts doing his fucking little dance, and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, did you see how he wiggled when he saw Grogu?
Grogu. You're like, oh man.
Little baby Yoda.
Exactly. Oh, and that's
Man,
the only time.
I hope we get to see Ewoks, man.
I miss Ewoks too, man. I grew up with Ewoks.
Right?
Yeah.
Little Shih Tzus.
That is what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the fucking.
And then the last one is Rogue Squadron.
That's that's a Patty Jenkins one, dude. Patty Jenkins is moving across the fucking pond from DC to Disney.
Patty Jenkins.
Wonder Woman, the director and the writer.
Ah, okay.
What's cool with her also is that her dad, she said, was a fighter pilot. So she's always wanted to do a fighter pilot story. That's why she's gonna do this shit. I trust her, man.
Well, yeah, I love Wonder Woman.
Fucking, I loved Wonder Woman. I hope she does well. That
Among-
shit's coming out on Christmas.
Amongst the DC movies, the live action movies, I go Aquaman #1. I like it. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about like an expression. I wanted to give him a mean ass expression at the start, but I'm like, whenever he takes his helmet, it's always like a opposite badassery when he's on the helmet. So I chose that scene when he's letting go of Grogu. That's the expression.
Yeah, that's the face that I remember.
You know what I
sad
mean?
Face.
Because it's a sad face. He's never
Yeah.
badass when he removes it. It's always he looks desperate. Because you're a Game of Thrones fan, right? Sorry, I'm moving.
Oh yeah.
So remember how in Oberyn he's angry? You know what I mean? So I've had this cup since he was Oberyn, but then I changed it up for the Mandalorian to get the little I'm sad look. Sorry, I'm moving.
Yeah, he was angry because of whenever he was at King's Landing.
Murdered
Just
her.
remember how his sister was murdered.
Raped her children.
Raped and murdered.
Raped her children.
But you know the backstory of that, right? About the sister?
Kinda. Refresh my memory.
So his sister was married to Rhaegar Targaryen.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Rhaegar Targaryen
The
was
brother.
in love with the sister of
Elia Martell of him, the Red Viper. Oberyn.
No. Rhaegar was in love with from the north. The mom of Jon Snow.
Lyanna.
Yeah.
Lyanna Stark.
Lyanna Stark.
Yep.
So apparently, word got out that he stole Lyanna Stark.
Yeah.
Because Lyanna was supposed to get married to the king. Forgot the king's name, but
the fat one.
and the fat dude, and that apparently he had raped her. When in actuality he didn't rape her. They were in love, but he was married to the Martell, to the sister of Oberyn.
Elia Martell.
Yeah, Elia Martell. And then they had a kid. The kid ended up being Jon Snow, but nobody could know that it was that he was their kid because then they would kill him.
Yep.
Because he's an heir to the throne.
A direct heir to the throne.
Yeah. So Ned Stark. Ned Stark took one for the team and said, "This is my bastard son."
Yep. But he never got to tell him the fucking truth.
No.
Speaking of, and I'm gonna watch me connect this shit from Game of Thrones to the Mandalorian.
Go ahead.
Remember that scene where fucking Mando comes into the bridge with our boy, what's his name? Black dude, what's his name? Moff Gideon. He's got Moff Gideon and the black saber. And he's walking in, and everyone looks so fucking perturbed and shit. And then he's like, "Take it. I don't want it."
That's why I was saying that did he lose on purpose?
No, I'm
Now,
gonna connect that to Game of Thrones first.
oh, okay,
It's
okay, go
more
ahead.
like, doesn't it look familiar to Jon Snow and Daenerys? That he's like the king. And it's like, take it. I don't want it. It's the same
Yeah,
fucking thing. I don't
yeah.
know.
He don't want to be king.
He don't want to be king, but he's been same with Mando. He don't want to be king. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking
Yeah,
rule over
he
Mando.
just wants to chill, man. He's supposed to chill, collect bounties.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
without his kid.
cruise the galaxy.
So what was your issue with it? Sorry, I cut you off there. What was your question with it?
Okay, so my question was, did Moff Gideon lose on purpose to Mando?
No. He just kicked his ass, bro. I'm sure. I think
Because
that's
he knows that Bo-Katan wants the Darksaber. And he
yeah.
knows that if he loses to Mando,
Hmm.
Mando can't just hand the Darksaber over.
Exactly.
So he loses to Mando. Mando brings him in. Bo-Katan sees that Mando has the Darksaber. She wants the Darksaber. Maybe she tries to kill Mando. A whole fight ensues,
Uh huh.
you
No.
know, and
Here's the
then
thing,
he gets
though.
to escape.
Just when you were saying that, I remember that scene where Mando put the spear on his face. I mean, on his throat or whatever, and he's like, "You're sparing my life. This should be interesting." So he wasn't expecting Mando to spare his life. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Good.
When you were,
I
I'm not
get it.
defending. That's a good theory, but in my head, the storytelling wise, that's where he tells you that, hey, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah,
What
that makes sense.
my this is a bit dumber, but my question is, if his fucking remember in that walker, was it a walker? No, in that um scene where Long Live the Empire and Bo-Katan's got that Imperial dude. Where's the dark saber? And it bites a fucking whatever that kills himself, like a
Yeah.
what do you call that? Cyanide pill. Their version of a
There you go.
cyanide pill. Here's my question: why doesn't the fucking Moff have one of those in his mouth, man? Why does he have
He
to
tried
get
to
it?
shoot. He
Why
tried to
does
shoot himself.
exactly? If you were really tough ass motherfucker and you're that special, why not have that shit in your tooth? I don't know. That's where my
Yeah,
mind
no,
went.
that makes sense. But the reason why I thought that he might have lost on purpose is because when Mando tried to give the Darksaber over to Bo-Katan, he laughed and he was like, "She can't take it.
Yeah,
Maybe she'll kill. Maybe she has to fight you for it, or something like that." Like
yeah.
he was just trying to, trying to instigate something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's another question though. When people, if you watched Rebels, I didn't watch Rebels till the end. That's the problem though. But I heard that Sabine ends up
No, I didn't
giving
watch
it
Rebels.
ends up giving the dark saber to Bo-Katan. So it might be a plot hole, but in my head, maybe let's say the dark sabers with they're both Mandalorians, no bad guys present, so it could be given to you. But the problem with this one is he's there right in front of the story. She can't get my theory is she gets her ass handed to her by Gideon, and Gideon spares her life but keeps the dark saber.
Mm-hmm.
And all this time she's playing Rocky in her head, like I want my round two with him. I want my round two with him, only to find out that he's already lost the dark saber to someone stronger than he is, who is Mando, right?
So if
Just a
Moff
theory.
Gideon kissed her ass, then there's no way then there's no way that she can beat Mando.
Exactly. There's no way she could. People, who do you think would win 1-on-1? Her versus Mando.
Dude, I'm going Mando.
Mando hands down, right? The fucker is not
Hands
even.
down, dude.
It's not even a fight. This guy could fight with fucking a spear.
You see, Mando took out a fucking Dark Trooper, dude.
Yeah, by
Plus,
himself.
he has the Beskar spear.
And a full Beskar armor. He's
Yeah,
Wolverine,
with the
bro.
Beskar jetpack, dude.
Beskar. Yeah, a good observation too. He got hit with the jetpack first.
Yeah.
They go bang.
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on, man. That pure Beskar.
Pure Beskar.
Pure Beskar. Yeah, he did some some good missions to get that Beskar though.
Yeah.
Deserves it, man.
That's the best investment you could fucking of his life.
right? That's better than money
Better than money.
because it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. And
That's an investment.
he uses the fucking armor to block the shots. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
she's like this, like
Always. And then with the gunshots, he uses his shoulder.
yeah. Remember when Ahsoka attacked him?
Yeah. Bam.
Right? He's
Bam.
blocking it.
Block it.
But then when he got punched by that dark trooper, knocked him all the way back.
Yeah, I love that fucking.
That's crazy.
See that scene.
that's
Watch
still
that scene again, and look how the fucking robot walks. I'm pretty sure it's stop motion. I wish it is. It looks like it.
I'll check it out. That's still gotta hurt though, man. Getting hit like that by that dark trooper.
Dude, concussion wise, your head getting pounded into a steel wall. I was thinking, even if that shit is, you know what I mean, indestructible, what's happening to your head inside? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Very.
Exactly. That's why I know Tony Stark, man, getting hit all those times in that Iron Man suit. He's got to have CTE.
Mando's got to have fucking CTE for sure. Yeah. You know, he uses his head to fight too. Remember the first episode when we watched, he used his head to fucking block the punch. That is the most badass move I've ever fucking seen. Someone was punching.
Usually, people use their forehead, right?
Yeah. Specifically this part. This
right?
Is the hardest
you could break somebody's hand with your forehead, right?
This part. Well, I got a big forehead, so.
I don't know if I'd still be comfortable letting somebody punch me on my forehead.
Nope. But you'd be surprised, bro. That part is like there's a zero part of your football, soccer players know this. There's a specific area in your head where it doesn't really hurt, bro. You'd be surprised. This part, you'd know. There's like a dead spot. It's like painless. It's like a rock. You know when they do their head rest?
I feel pain on every single part.
No. What's the measurement? Wait. There's a measurement. Something like a little over your eyebrows. That's a dead spot. You'd feel it. But you see football players, right? When they do their headbutts.
Yeah.
That's what they use.
This way and that way.
Because that's what they use, that part of the head. They know exactly where that is. Bang, bang.
So where do you think Luke is taking Grogu?
Fucking Jedi Academy, bro. I want to go there.
Yeah, but the Jedi Academy apparently isn't up and running yet, right?
Yeah, but make one. I want to see him make one. I don't mind seeing him make one. You know what I mean?
Now check this out.
Go.
We know that Grogu is going to outlive Luke. We know that for a fact. Because Grogu, well, I mean, Grogu's breed.
Yes, will.
It said breed. Race or breed or
whatever. Yeah, I get you.
Whatever the fuck you want to call it. They live for like 900 years, right?
Yep. 1,000 actually. It's 10:100. That's what it is. 10:100.
During when Kylo Ren destroyed the Academy.
That's the good fucking point.
Was Grogu in there?
We don't know. In my head, it's one of Luke's. He might be one of Luke's losses. That's why he becomes all grumpy and shit.
But after 30 years, don't you think he would already be a Jedi? So he wouldn't be at the Academy because those are all trainees.
Bro, think of again. 1 is to 100. 10:100, something like that. So when he's 50, he's actually 5. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's 1,000. We meet the last we see of Yoda. He's 999 years old. You will not look as good. You will, huh? Remember, he's 999. That's when he died. So that's equivalent to 90. You get it?
So you're saying that in 30 years, Grogu will be 8.
That's how it is.
What the fuck?
He's 50 now. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Am I doing my math right?
Yeah, makes sense.
But
I mean, you know, just
where
I
he
mean,
could go, where
if you think about it though, in 30 years, Grogu should, you know, have learned enough
to talk.
fucking to be able to talk, to be able
Eight-year-olds
to
talk.
use the Force without getting. But you get so sleepy, right?
He falls asleep.
Remember after he
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
threw
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
troopers all over the room, and then after
I love
that,
that.
he was just like,
Wait.
like he,
Exactly.
just,
Uh, you get so
dude,
sleepy.
what,
I know.
that's what happens to me after I bust a nut, man. I'm like, oh.
Every single time. Then straight to bed.
Right?
Are you that inconsiderate, bro? Straight to sleep? No cuddle time?
I'll cut a little bit.
There you go.
I'll fall asleep on her. There.
That's my
There's your
cuddle.
cuddle. But yo, so those were some questions that I had.
Uh-huh.
Where is Grogu when Kylo Ren
That is
destroyed the Jedi Temple?
That's a very valid question. That's a valid question.
Has he become a full-fledged Jedi already by that time?
At 8, you have to remember.
You know, obviously you don't want to. Huh?
He's 8. Remember, he's 8. In 30 years, he's 8.
Yeah. But then I'm like, obviously you don't want to base this series. I mean, it's not based on him, but he's made a lot of merchandise, you know, featuring Grogu.
Yep.
You want to tie the stories up. Obviously, that's what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
They want to tie it up. They want to connect it to what's the first one called? The new one with Kylo Ren?
Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
They want to connect it to a Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of make it like an MCU thing, right?
Yep.
You know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I forgot the YouTube channel, but he called it also the MCU, the Mandalorian Cinematic Universe.
I like that. I haven't seen that. I think,
right,
bro, but doesn't it kind of go? Sorry, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just saying that you want to connect it. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to see Baby Yoda dying.
But wouldn't that be a ballsy move, though?
It would. I mean, that would be a Game of Thrones type of move,
right? I think it would be a ballsy move. That's why I'm like, I want to fucking see that. But
I mean, that's like somebody killing your pet, dude.
But remember, bro, they broke our hearts in like 2 episodes ago when they blew up the Razor Crest. Remember that fucking scene?
Yeah.
That's a ballsy move. That's a ballsy move.
A Razor Crest could be rebuilt.
Did you see how decimated that thing was, bro? Nothing survived that thing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
or maybe another Razor Crest type ship. You know what I mean?
There you go. Like I mean, the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
That shit popped up again.
Speaking of ships, wait, let me move the camera a little bit. Booyah! You see that?
Is that the Slave?
Hell yeah, baby.
The Slave 1? Is that what it's called?
It's the Slave 1.
Did you make that or you bought that online?
That's Lego.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
That's how big of a Boba fan I am. So when that ship showed up, the fucking what was it, episode 5? I was like, man, that's the fucking Slave 1. It's the fucking.
Isn't that like a little uncomfortable to land? You're landing on your back.
Yeah, Boba always. In episode 2, they load up like a rocket ship. They're lying.
Yeah.
But if you watch that episode where you could see things turning while they were sitting down, that's them as the slave goes like this. They're turning inside. Their gravity. Remember that scene when they got Bill Burr? Remember they got Bill Burr from that planet?
Yeah.
and they loaded the slave ship, things were like going around them because that's what was happening. The slave always lands like that, and then yes, it gets
Yeah.
off. It takes off like that. So they were turning inside. So I was like,
Yeah, it goes up. It's like this.
yeah, yeah,
Then it
yeah,
goes up,
yeah.
and then boom. Because the boost, the rocket, the rock, or the
Behind
what do we call those?
boosters,
It's
yes,
in the butt. Yeah, the boosters
thrusters, whatever.
or thrust. There you go, thrusters.
You know, you're from
Thrusters
the
are in
'80s when you
that.
say boosters. I would say booster
Yeah,
too. That's what we used to call it, right? Like all the GI
yeah.
Joe shit, it's boosters, baby. It's not thrusters, it's boosters. Lego
Boosters,
shit, Lego
boosters.
shit's boosters.
Yeah.
'80s kid right there.
All
I
day.
I dug that too. So, but yeah, Grogu, Ahsoka, and Luke meeting. I would love to see that. You know.
Mhm.
You know what? I was also imagining this. Remember in episode 9, we see a little bit of young Leia training with Luke as a Jedi.
Yeah.
I want that Leia, baby. Give me that in Mando. A young duck
Yeah.
carry. A young duck carrying
She's
her.
married. She's married already, right?
Han.
To Han Solo.
Yeah.
You think she's pregnant already?
She should be. Because if it's 5 years, 30 years, I don't know how old Kylo is. That's a good question to fucking ask the internet right now. How
Yeah,
old?
Kylo's got to be a teenager at that point, right?
How old is Kylo? Wait, sorry, bro. I wanna share a screen. How old is Kylo Ren? Because I think older. I'd like to say late 20s, early 30s. How old is Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens? There you go. How old? See, 29. The movie
Okay,
takes
how old is
place.
he when he destroys the
He's
temple?
born. He's born. He's born by this time. See, he's 29. The movie takes place 30 years after the Battle of Endor, as I said earlier. So he was 1 year old. He was conceived the year after Return of the Jedi.
Okay, so he's already about 4.
He's about 4.
Yeah. So she's probably lost the baby weight.
Yeah. Did you see the deep fake that I sent you, bro?
Oh, wait, you sent it to me where?
No. The video that I was sending to you, the Natalie
Oh, I
Portman.
thought you actually sent me screenshots. No, man, I didn't see any of it.
Dude, that was freaky. It looked fucking real. I mean, if people can deepfake that, can I show? Man, it's X-rated though, that's why I can't show you. But just how awesome they changed the face. I'm like, what? Let's look up,
How'd they do it? Was it like CGI or what?
bro. CGI, like how they did fucking Luke. Man, you should open that link. I swear, it's freaky. Nah, fuck it. I'll not show it. But if you guys want to see how well they can do deep fakes, my dream sequence would be a Leia, not chippy chopping droids like Luke was. You know what I mean? Let's just give me a young Leia, done well. I don't know if there's like a blast. Maybe eventually give her like a lightsaber scene, but I don't want to introduce her the way we did.
She's
Luke.
force sensitive, right?
Fuck yeah.
They're twins.
They're twins. She's also
Unless all the midichlorians went to Luke.
No, my sister has it too. Remember? That's how he tells her in Return of the Jedi. My sister has it too, and she's like, "Huh?" And remember that scene, right? In the Rise of Skywalker, they were chasing each other in the jungle or in like some forest, and then they opened their masks. It's young them. That would be nice too.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, okay.
I'm cool.
Remember that.
I'm cool to see that. What do you predict? If you had like a call it, where does it go? Where do you think it's going? Mando. Well, we're doing Boba Fett, that's for sure, right? But if Mando, where do we go?
Okay, so we're doing Boba Fett. Mando, obviously.
Appears in Boba.
I think there's a time jump
Uh-huh.
with Mando.
Yeah.
I think Mando will have some cameos in the Book of
Book of Boba
Boba.
Fett for sure. For
I
sure.
think that happens.
Me
But
too.
I think when we go season 3,
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a slight time jump.
Mm-hmm. How many years?
We're moving towards the Force Awakens. I mean, maybe we're halfway there
That
now.
close? That close?
Maybe we're halfway there.
Why? Why would you put a time jump?
We're 5 years because I mean, Grogu's already a part of that series. We want to see Grogu again.
So, do you think it's still a Mando and Grogu show?
I still think so. I think Grogu is still a huge part of that series.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're not alone. You're not alone in thinking that. I was thinking that too.
So how do we get Grogu back in there? Obviously, he's had to have accomplished something in his Jedi training.
But he can't. So you're looking at what? A 10-year time jump? Is that how far you're going?
Yeah, around 10 years. 10 years, so that instead of him being 5, he'd be 7? 6?
Because plus 10 years. He's 50 now.
Yeah. He'd be 6.
His first word's got to be with Mando, right? The first time he speaks, it's got to be with Mando. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember when he touched his face?
Oh, man. I was going to ask you that. As a father, does it mean more to you guys? Does that scene mean more to you guys?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I was thinking that when I was watching. I'm gonna ask Willie that and all that because I've asked my brother.
Remember when was it Ahsoka that said it that your bond with him is very strong, or that was Ahsoka that said it, right?
Yep.
He's kind of like a father to him.
Exactly. And I did it. This is not an original thought. I heard it in one of the reviews. Remember that scene mirrors the Return of the Jedi scene. Also, remember Return of the Jedi. Luke, help me take this mask off, so I could see you with my own eyes. And how Vader how Luke takes it off for Vader, and how Mando takes off his helmet to look at Grogu with his own eyes. I'm like, I did that. Exactly. Fuck. Anyway, yeah. Anything else we want to say about it, bro? We got any juice left on it?
No, man, that's about it.
That's about it.
I mean, I'm sad that the season's done already.
I'm sad that it's done.
It's something that I really look forward to. You know.
Me too.
Whenever they come out with new episodes.
Exactly. Friday was special again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Friday. It's coming out. Anyway.
So 2021 December. Is there anything that's going to be coming out prior to that?
I don't think so. They've announced a lot of shit, but it's Boba.
That's disappointing.
On the Marvel front, we got a lot that's coming out next year. We got WandaVision. We got Captain America. I mean, Bucky. What's his name?
Falcon and
Winter Soldier. We got a lot.
That's gonna be a series?
Yeah. I said
it's all gonna be on.
It's
all gonna be on Disney Plus, right?
Yep. So don't worry, we'll see it through our magic ways.
Do I subscribe to Disney Plus?
We don't have it here unless you have a VPN. Do you have a VPN?
Oh, so I have no other choice but to stream it.
Yep.
We're not condoning
that shit, but
we're not condoning it.
Let's not.
But beggars cannot be choosers.
If it were, see, that's a dumb move, right? I'd make it available here, right? I'd pay for it.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Disney. If any representatives are watching this, we would love to subscribe to Disney Plus. Hey, if it was available, I would.
I would too. You know, fucking 4K Atmos sounds. You know what I mean? Really good quality.
Dude, I subscribe to Amazon Prime already.
What, for the boys?
I mean, just the what's that called? Amazon
No, what series are you following there?
Prime, was it Prime Video?
Yeah, yeah, but
I'm not following anything yet. Prime Video. I don't even watch anything on here.
isn't The Boys on there? Have you seen The Boys?
The Voice,
The Boys.
The Boys. No, I haven't
That's on
seen it yet.
Amazon, I think. Watch that. That's also
Yeah,
cool.
Amazon Prime Video delivers exclusive Amazon originals plus
So look
popular
it
titles
up. The
included.
Boys.
I mean, it's basically Prime Video is exactly like Netflix.
Right? I
Same
don't
exact
mind.
thing.
Anyway, my thoughts, and just to close the Bando shit too. I think there's a prediction. I mean, if I were a writer, I would call it not Mandalorian season 3. I'd call it Mandalorians, and then
Mmm.
stay away from Grogu, and the what do you call this? The whole Baby Yoda story, the lone wolf and cub story for me ends with this season. So we get a break. I don't want to see Mando and Grogu reunite yet. You know what I mean? Like in
Okay.
Game of Thrones, how Sansa and what's Arya gets separated for
Yeah.
like fucking 4 seasons. You don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when they
But,
meet,
but see the difference though. Sorry to cut you off.
go.
You still see what Arya is doing. You obviously still see Sansa getting raped over and over again.
No, but hear me out. That's why you have your Ahsoka show. Grogu can appear on the Ahsoka show. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Luke and
Yeah, I can see. I
Ahsoka.
can see it.
You know what I mean?
But
Two
I still think
episodes.
the only way we see Grogu and find out what he's doing is if they have a Luke Skywalker
Jedi show.
show.
Me too. Yeah. I wouldn't
Because
mind.
there's no
Right?
way I don't see Ahsoka meeting Luke because Ahsoka's remember she's chasing after Thrawn,
Exactly. Good point.
whatever his name is. Thrawn, is that his name?
Thrawn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thrawn.
he's going after Thrawn.
That's true.
So the Ahsoka series is going to be all about her chasing down Thrawn.
Yeah. Okay. So
And,
she
and all
employs
that. What's that?
to get to Thrawn. She needs extra firepower, and she knows where Grogu is. And now she meets fucking Luke Skywalker. You know,
Yeah, that could work.
cross
But
the
if I'm
fucking streams.
Ahsoka, dude, and I know that fucking Grogu's really only 5 years old.
No. Grogu's not who you need. Who you need is Luke.
I'm getting the fucking Mandos, man. That's who I'm getting.
That's true. Get the Mandos. That's true. Because you need firepower,
Right.
not the Force.
And
necessarily.
I don't think she knows about Luke because when Mando was looking for a Jedi, she could have easily been like, "Well, there's one Jedi left. His name
That's
is Luke
true.
Skywalker.
That's
His
true.
dad used to be my fucking master."
That's
But
true.
then she said, go to the mountain, put his
Yeah.
ass on the stone,
Yeah.
and just flip a coin. Put his ass on the stone and flip a fucking coin,
And wait.
and I wish you luck.
Yeah.
That's all she said.
Exactly.
So-
No, but see, here's my. Sorry, am I cutting you off?
No, go
No.
ahead.
She knows where Grogu is because they're kind of connected with the Force right now, and she knows that he's safe with another fucking Jedi. She doesn't know who that Jedi is. She may feel that it's a familiar presence because he is the son of her former master. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
they have to, man. I don't know, but again, when doing this shit, it's only fun because a lot of people get attached to their fan fiction ideas, and then when it doesn't happen, it breaks their hearts. I've learned to distance myself and accept whatever the fucking story, in spite of having colorful shit like this in my head.
Yeah, I love where you bring your theories, dude. Because I always said that you and Ali, man, you guys are like way more creative than I am with these predictions and theories and stuff.
Dude, but you called Luke
it's just like,
Skywalker.
oh
I
shit,
didn't.
like fucking like rockets going off in my brain, like So,
But you called Luke.
I mean, that's all we're gonna be able to do for the foreseeable future is just what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen,
Exactly.
right?
That's always good exercise in my head.
Yeah.
Well, we're over an hour, bro. Let's cut this shit off. Well, thank you so much
All
to
right.
everyone watching, man. Willie, thanks for the time. We've been meaning to do this. Ali's busy as shit, as usual. No show, motherfucker. We love you, though. But rating, bro. Give it a 1 to 10. What is it?
10, dude.
10, for sure. Me too.
Because I got
Best this year.
surprised.
Best this year.
Fucking hit me where it hurt. You know, got me emotional.
Yep. Same
You know,
here.
it just, you know,
I cried.
I was
like a
surprised.
bitch. What? You what?
It just had me surprised. I couldn't predict anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Best this year? Right?
I think that's the best episode of the 2 seasons.
Yeah. I'd say that.
For me, best episode of the 2 seasons.
Best episode. I'd give it that too. Earned. Well earned. Right? All your time watching it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's close it up. Thank you so much, Willie. Thank you everyone who's watching. Like the page, subscribe. It's on YouTube, Taglish Network. The show was TAMBAAAY TV. Your host, Super P. Adios. Super P.
Later, guys.
That's me.